I finally have a planner piece. I'm so excited. I'm still in the happy planner, but I've changed up my planning so many times this year, but it's led me to this planner piece. So I want to share it with you. I'm still in the happy planner for now, but I am looking into another planner for next year. I'll talk about that later because it's a lot. Anyways, I love that you can make it customizable. This is my own dashboard that I punched in or um, put in. So I'm just going to give you a quick overview. This is of just the dashboards or what I wanted to do with this one. So I decided I wanted to do dashboards every month. And this is probably the only month that I actually did it. This is my monthly kit. And I wanted to do this kits for every week, which I still really love when people, do that with the Erin Condren ones. And I just try to make it fit for this planner, but it really did it. It doesn't go with the happy planner vertical layout because you need spaces between. So as you can see in February, I just fell off with the dashboard. I try to continue my monthly kit, but I don't, yeah, I don't know. Anyways, like I was saying, I try to do weekly kits, but it just doesn't go with this layout. I still do love it and I want to get back into it later. This is what stopped the whole weekly kits. So I bought weekly kits in advance. And then we had a snowstorm in Dallas and I didn't have a snowstormy type weekly kit, so I couldn't I don't know, I didn't have a kit that matched, so I didn't like it. Anyways, as you can see in March, I fell off completely. I switched jobs, so maybe that's what did it, but yeah, I thought I'll just use Happy Planner stickers instead of weekly kits, and then nothing. That didn't get me very far either. April, I tried to do a dashboard, but yeah, you can see there it's just completely plain. Even my monthly kit didn't. I didn't. I don't know. I just didn't do it. This is a different planner kit, sticker kit. Then I had a few more of the weekly kits, so I was like, okay, let me just use them all up. These are just random stickers that I try to make work, but I just don't. I cannot do. I just don't do it very nicely. So I still have to practice on this. This is my birthday weekend. And then, okay, May is when I was like, oh, I need to do a dashboard layout because I like doing dashboards. I still didn't know what to do with my monthly kit or layout, but I decided dashboards was a way to go. So as you can see here, it has a different monthly dashboard layout view. And I felt like I just wanted to list things out and check off what I did. Not necessarily decorate. I mean, yes, but not really. But I wasn't using the dashboard to its full potential, which as you can see on the left side, I just kind of leave it blank. So June, I continued with my dashboard layout and it just wasn't, yeah, same thing. I wanted to list like my dinners and what I had for lunches, but I wasn't finding a good enough layout to do that. This was my Aruba week, and you couldn't even see it look so pretty, because I went to Aruba this week. So yeah, I was not happy with that. Same thing happens in July. I just don't do very much with the monthly dashboard. These are Lily Pulitzer stickers, which I really liked. And yeah, I just wanted something that I could check off to-do lists, but also keep track of things that I wanted to keep track of. So I kind of reached a point where I was like, okay, this is not even cute. I'm not even trying anymore. And then August rolls around and I figured it out. Okay, so what I did is I got a teacher planner and I figured I was just going to write out whatever I had in my marker for the month because I don't utilize those enough. And then this is the teacher layout or the subject layout as well. So you can see here that it has days of the week on the side and it doesn't have Saturday and Sunday. That's why I switched them to the top. And then I decided to do my pillars, which I would talk about in a bit, on the side. So these are the pillars that I, stand for here. God, glam, goals, glow, and grow. So I decided I would do those as my subjects. So in the next week, you'll see me trying it out. So here you see me putting everything that has to do with God in that top bracket, everything that has to do with glam in the second, everything that has to do with goals, yada yada, and so forth. But then I still needed to figure out how to add the top B schedule in, which again I will get to later on. I still will show you that later on, don't worry. So this is what I came up with. It is sort of a tracker of everything that I want to do in my pillars using these highlighters. So once I do it, I just highlight it using the mild liner highlighters. So I did do them in different colors because I want to see what I'm, continuing to do. I wrote what the pillar is on the tab of the marker just because it makes more sense. Yeah. So I'm just showing you all the different colors that I have here. And then I decided to do one in blue for my husband and one in brown for our travels because I like to look at that separately. So yeah, that one's for my husband. And then this one is for the travels that we take and everywhere we go. This style gives me the most peace. As you can see, this was, I don't know, some week ago. I think this is the week we're on at this time. I just highlighted everything and I want to be able to look at when the week goes askew. So this is the B schedule that I was talking about earlier. And as you can see, I put them at the top of the goals. So every week I have a goal to focus on something. Again, I'll talk about that later. This is my monthly layout. I got a little bit nicer in the decorating, I think maybe. But again, I just used my marker to highlight the days. So again, this is the week, no, this is the week of during this time, but I just feel like I need to look at it at a glance, and I really, really like this. I'm so happy about it, you guys. I cannot even. So I decided to put everything that, like I said, I want to keep track of in the goals section for the month. So God, on Mondays, I really focus on God. On Tuesdays, I really focus on goals. Wednesday is my careers. I'm looking at the glow section. Thursday is my friends. Friday is date night, obviously marriage. Seasonal Saturday, and then I go to family day on Sunday. I just use a regular pen to write it down. And this day I went to Jacksonville, so I'm adding that to my planner. We went the Saturday of Labor Day weekend. So yeah, had it been 2 days, I'd have gone all the way across the days, but it was just a little quick day trip. So yeah, this is my current planner piece layout or spreads. I still want to do memory planning. I still want to do the memory keeping. I'm going to do that differently moving forward, but this style of planning is what I want to continue doing. As you can see, this is the without things filled out because people things will look different every week, but I wanted to keep it the same because that's what I keep track of. Obviously, my workouts change every day, and then on Sundays I don't do noon prayer. I go to church. So yes, everything I keep track of in one place, and I'm just super excited about it. Let me know what style of planning you want to do. I kind of did them all in this one video, which is, the memory keeping weekly kits, the dashboard, and now the subject layout. So this here is just my tab divider. This had all of my nutritional goals. This was before I put them in the layout. This is what I wanted to eat in a day to come up with my calories, my water intake, and then my weight loss tracker there at the back. So I will, keep track of the weight and just highlight it as I go down. Okay, so for the check mark, to actually keep track of my to-do list, I have a different planner for that. This one is called One Day at a Time. It is from Bando, I believe. And this is where I'm going to have all of my actual, lists. because I am a list maker. I love to check things off. So not every day will I have one of these. There's some days where, like on the weekends, I don't really keep a list for the weekend, so no need to do that. So as you can see here, I skipped from the 3rd to the 6th because that was Labor Day weekend. But yes, so I just put everything that I did there. And I thought I'll do work things in green and personal things in pink, and then just regular things in black. But again, that's just me trying to do too much. Back here is a shopping list and a to-do list, which it's perforated so you can actually tear it out. And what I like to do is cut the edge of the days so that I could flip to it more easily. And I don't know if you could see that in the front, but yes, this has a little pocket in the front. Super easy. As you can see there at the bottom is where I cut the days. So to keep track of my notes for the month, actually this is for the whole season, I am using these Opal House notebooks. I really fell in love with these this year, and I keep one of these for each season. So this is my summer one. It's what I have been, writing down as in notes for the month, for the season, I'm sorry. And now I'm moving into this autumn one. So I really, really love these. I don't know if they do these all the time, but these are from Opal House at Target, and I just really, really like them. So they have 3 different sections, or 3 different tabs, but 4 sections, which is this first to-do section. And I want to kind of move in and just kind of do that on camera with you. So I like to use my monthly pins for this. The paper here is thick enough to be able to use this felt tip pin and it not be a problem. So these are the monthly markers. As I like to, I've said before, I use one a month. So that there you have September, October, and November. And in just a minute, I gotta pull out the December ones because I forget December is still fall. Okay, so I'm gonna write, there it goes. I'm gonna write my fall bucket list. Before I do that, I like to just research different things that I want to add to my bucket list because it changes every year. So doing this, I look on several different places. I'm just showing you my pumpkin feels because I'm trying to get into the pumpkin or the fall feels. So I'm gonna go ahead and write the tabs here at the top. The first one is obviously the to-do one, so I don't need to write that one out. But the second one there is for my notes. And these vary. They can be recipes that I've written down in there. They can be travel notes. They can be just literally any notes that I need to put on here. The next tab is book reviews. And I don't really do a review. I just kind of jot down like initial thoughts of books. I really like these. They also have pockets. Okay, the last one is for a brain dump. It's just anything that I kind of research. It's not really for notes. It's just literally me trying to get my thoughts out, like literally a brain dump. So I have to use a Sharpie for that because I don't want it to go anywhere. So here I'm just going to write fall bucket list at the top. I don't have anything yet. I will fill that out later on. But for now, I do know that the first page, I always like to do a fall bucket list. So a shameless plug for my Pinterest. I like to put, I have a seasonal Pinterest boards and I put my ideas over there. So if you want to see what I'm looking at for fall, please follow me on Pinterest. I'll try to link it down below. So the next page is going to be my videos, my vlog series, the videos that I want to upload. So I'm going to put my title of my fall series, which is Fall Fabulous. I love alliteration. You will see that moving forward. Then I'm going to map out my months later on when I pull out my actual planner. And then after that, I really don't have anything specific. It's just, to-do list for different videos and stuff. So nothing that I need to write down at this time. So I'm just going to move on to the next one. I think, or, oh, I love this part. I'm going to make a to-do list on for this notebook, and the first thing I write is um, start a to-do list. No, I'm just kidding. No, apparently I did. I wrote switch notebooks, which I can already check off. It makes me feel accomplished when I when I write the first to-do list is like basically write a to-do list. It just feels like it gets it going. I don't know if that's a tip or what it is, but that is for free. So yes, I need to brainstorm. Like I said, I do that on Pinterest. That's where all my ideas come from. And I go seasonal. I don't do monthly. It ties me down too much to a month, I feel like. So yeah, after that, like I said, I don't have very much. So I'm going to skip ahead to my notes. And here you can see a recipe, I think. So yeah, notes section is just going to be random. I'm not going to write anything in this just yet because I don't have anything in it just yet. I'm going to eat a Skittle as I move on. As you can see, I even have Bible study notes in here. So yeah, different stuff. All right, moving on. So these are my book reviews. As I said, I just kind of write down like initial thoughts. So the last one is for the brain dump. And I just wanted to show you what the folders or the tab look like. For this one, I think I'm going to write it in just a regular pen because I don't want to waste too much. But what I do now is I go into my monthly calendar and I look up what months the Wednesdays fall on, or I'm sorry, what days the Wednesdays fall on, so that I want to upload a vlog every Wednesday. That's the day just that works for me. So I want to go in and look up all the Wednesdays in this fall season. So first one is going to be in next week. So you'll see the first video next week, and it's always a video introducing the series and the season. So not you don't want to miss it. And I'm going to share with you everything that I'm going to do or that I want to plan for fall. So you don't want to miss it. I will link it down below as well. This part's fun because I get to fill it in and not knowing what I'm going to do yet. But I know that I want to upload, one every week. So this helps me to see kind of where I want to place things. So yes. Last one is going to be December 15th. And then I like to number them. There's always 13 weeks in a season. So that makes it easy for me. I just need to think of 13 titles, which I already have. The first one is the vlog introduction. I will talk about those next week. So the next one is each subject that I'm going to pull from to fill that first page up. And these are just in no particular order, but these are the ones that I want to upload every week. So I'll talk about more about this later. The next page is my B schedule, or what I want to focus on every day of the week. I've talked about this before. I'm switching pins because this is it kind of stays the same. Every Monday, I want to focus on God. Every Tuesday, goals. Every Wednesday, my career. Every Thursday, I want to focus on friends, girls' night. Every Friday, I want to do marriage, which is my date night. Saturday, I decided to make it a seasonal Saturday just to see what I can do seasonally. And every Sunday, I switched it from glam to family. And then my 5 pillars that I stand on, which I've already mentioned before, are God, glam, goals, glow, and grow. Which God is, the spirit. The glam is obviously like the inner or your beauty. Goals is like my life goals. Glow is empowering others. And grow is working on myself. So I have inner, outer, overall, others, and self. The next part is where the B schedule actually fits into the schedule. So this I actually have to use using my phone because I put this in my calendar app on my iPhone. So I went ahead and put that in there because I needed to use the phone. and I'm filming on a phone. So yeah, this is from 7 to 9. You see the B schedule. That's where that fits in. So this is just how I broke down doing everything that I have planned in a day. Moving on, every month I like to do a top 9 of the month. This came from God and Glam. I'm not exactly sure who decided or who thought of doing it, but it's just highlighting the top 9 things I'm looking forward to in a month. These are the top 9s that sort of rotate, or the categories that I choose from every month. So these obviously go every month over. So the first one is what actual month it is. Second one is nails or hair, whatever changes. The third is the pie. Next is prayer, trip, flower of the month, my goal of the month, personal, as in something that has to do with self-care. The next one is the overall month, like, what it is. And then I like to notate the print for the month. So that's what I like to do for that. I also want to do a sister movie for the month. So the first one I'm going to do is tortilla soup, because I didn't get to in August of this. That is it for now. That's what moves with me every month, or every season, I should say, in every one of these notebooks. So I'm done with the summer one, and it's now time to move on to fall. So this is my planner piece that I mentioned, my notebook, my checklist, and my actual planner. And this is my pencil case. It is from Lily Pulitzer, but it will change monthly. It's just what I have what I'll need to use every month, every day that I have this, I should say. I don't put the mild liners in there. Actually, I put them back in the case because I carry all of this with me everywhere I go in my work bag. I don't mind having, like, toting around lots of things. So I do carry everything with me, but this so far has brought me my planner piece, and I'm so excited to share it with you. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Don't forget to check out my blog. Talk soon. Bye.